Today we are going to discuss how you can find out your personality from your date of birth. Interesting and unique topic. Curiosity everyone has to find out what their personality is or what your date of birth reveals about your personality. We're going to find out from your Loshu Grid or numeroscope. Hi everyone, this is Jaya Karamchandani. Welcome to Invincible Fashion Talk Show. If you are listening to us on the podcast, welcome. If you're watching us on YouTube, happy to have you here. If you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe to Invincible Family so you don't miss the episodes that we release here every Wednesday and Sunday in Hindi and English. Quite interesting and unique topic. From numbers, you can find out about your personality. Those of you, if you have not watched the previous episodes on Loshu Grid, where I have shared how you can create your numeroscope, what each number means, if you have missing number or repeated number, what it means and how you can create, then you see the link on the screen above. I would say watch those and give me the comments. But assuming you have watched or you know about Loshu Grid, well, you can have fun, understand people. That will give you better insights how they are, and you might be more appreciative of them. I'm today going to share with you in the bonus tip a switch word that will help you connect with your inner guide, raise your intuition so you understand the world around you and what the experiences you have. But right now, we are now on Spotify and Apple Podcast as well. Go find us there and leave us comments there as well. So Loshu Grid, you see the Loshu Grid as you see on the screen. On the lower row you have 816, in the center you have 357, and on the top row you have 492. Now what does each row or column means? How does it relate to you? I have shared all that information in the link above here. You can take a look. That really gives you a deep dive. But overall, today in this 3-part series, I'm going to share today on the lower row 816 what it means. So let's say you have a date of birth and they have 816, or there is 8 or 1 missing or 6 missing, whatever number is missing. But each number is a personality. Each number has its own vibration. Number 8, if you look at it closely, you will see 2 zeros. 0 is an amplifier that amplifies the energy. Any number it is attached to, it multiplies, amplifies its impact. 8 has 2 0. They tied together. So those two big lessons. 0 brings, before it amplifies the positivity, it will force you to go through struggles or learn and evolve via certain experiences in life. Now, 8 goes through struggle. 8 is related to planet Saturn, but 8 is not Saturn. When we say related to planet Saturn, it is its impact, the struggles that 8 goes and delays, and success comes to 8 a bit late, but it's not denied. When 8 learns its lesson and evolves, they find success. Number 8 is ambitious. Number 8 values what they achieve in terms of success, wealth, joy, happiness, because they really work hard for it. Or they know what they have, they are grateful. That's number 8. Then there is number 1. Number 1 is related in astrological terms to sun. The sun is the solar energy, the power, the solar power. Now, number 1 tries to shine, and number 1s do get name and fame easily or easier than other numbers. Number 1 rise to fame and name, but they do work hard. If they were born with a silver spoon, they work hard to grow it further, or if they didn't have, they work hard to have that success. Number 1, if you see someone who's standing alone, so number 1 might go through some, I would say, ego issues or selfish desires, or they just think about themselves. That point, you may see the number like 1 might be repeated once, twice, or 3 times. The same way for number 8. If 8 is repeated, if it's 1 time, they struggle. If it's 2 times, then we say it is balanced, the less of the struggles. But if it's more than 2, if it is there 3 times, you may see really much more struggle, might lead to some severe health issues or anxiety issues. But you have to always analyze the entire numeroscope. You cannot judge one number and judge a personality. That's what we'll discuss in this 3-part episodes, where today we are discussing 816. So if you see someone has once, he has confidence. If more than 1, still there is confidence, but they might need a bit of a nudge. But if it's more than twice, then it becomes negative or loses much of its power. These people might lose clarity. They won't have focus. They'll be spread into different directions. That point, the sun, we'll say, you could say, looking at the astroscript, might be in the weakest part, or the power has decreased. But number 1 still is number 1. So they would need a bit more work on their positive aspects. But number 1 is a leader. Number 1 takes initiative. Number 1 likes to do things. Number 1 is the beginning, the starter of a new thing. Number 6 is related to planet Venus. We say then Venus is all luxury. Venus is all about something big. Venus is responsibility and family and serving the world and community. So number 6 has a round circle. I call it 0 in it. When number 6 realizes that whatever it has been given, the responsibilities, the family, or lot of goals, or they have a lot on their plate, instead of cribbing, if they accept, then they evolve. And suddenly you see the stem going up, then it becomes 6. That means it's reaching out to the world, giving back to the world, accepted its lessons, accepted its responsibility. And that's when it turns into luxury. That's when it becomes the number of fame, the number of success, the number 6 starts to experience that, the positive side of it. That's number 6. Now you may notice they may have more than 1 6 or more than twice. Then each number, how many times it's repeated, what its impact is, I have shared in the previous episode on missing numbers as well as on repeated numbers in the Loshu Grid. You can see the link above and take a look. But overall, whenever you look at a date of birth, you may see 8, you may see 1, you may see 6, or you may just see 1 and 6 combination, or 8 and 1 combination, or 8 and 6. So just from logical perspective, if 8 is struggle, but you have to see as they cross 32, then the life starts to improve. So what is the age if someone has come to you and you are analyzing the date of birth? And if they have 6, they have the support of luxury, the luck part, and struggles might be less. But you can't just analyze by looking at 1 or 2 or 3 numbers. You have to see what other numbers are in the date of birth, what numbers are missing, how many times that number has been repeated. I hope you're enjoying. Quite interesting, but wanted to discuss how you can find out personality. So if you're looking at someone's date of birth and you see, they have 8 and 1. So they have worked hard in their life, because 8, 1 and 6, the lower row of this Loshu Grid represents hard work, the leadership, and also the success and the luxury. But you have to see what numbers. So if they have 8, 6, you can say a few things. If they have 8 and 1, you can say they take initiative. The negative impacts of 8 might not be as prominent because of the presence of 1. Or if they have 1 and 6, luxury and leadership with responsibility. It's how you observe, but then there are many more things. There are numbers which we'll discuss in this series further along. Now for bonus tip. If you want to connect with your intuition, inner guide, and understand what these numbers mean beyond, or this astroscript means beyond what's visible, or you just want to have a different perspective at life or situations or experiences in your life, then you can chant this switch word 62626262. Now. Few minutes every day and see how you feel. But if you feel restless, then I'll say don't chant, because this will connect you, give you a different thought, give you a different outlook at maybe your own life or own situation or experiences, and help you come out of it. But again, if you don't feel great, switch word is just an energy. It works on trust, and these are powerful switch words. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to share this with your friends and family, and do leave us a comment if you're watching us on YouTube or if you're listening us on the podcast. See you soon. Take care.